this is Dano Kaiser from Gametrailers.com in New York City for a special event surrounding Final Fantasy XII, which is getting set to launch later this month. Now, we're going to sit down with the executive producer of the game to get some insight into what franchise fans can expect out of the latest installment from Final Fantasy.
Fans of earlier installments of the series are used to having very fantastic graphics associated with the summons or the special attacks and abilities during battle, and conveying these in a seamless battle environment was one of the big challenges that Final Fantasy XII faced. So implementing these was a way to keep the seamless battle system that we wanted to have there, but at the same time also provide fans with the graphical extravagance and those super over-the-top attacks that they've come to expect from the series. Well, we started by taking the world that appeared in Tactics and Tactics Advance and elements from that world, such as the judges. And that was kind of the seed for the story that ultimately developed into Final Fantasy XII. Well, one of the main themes we were looking into making when we were making Final Fantasy XII was to have the world be the experience. So we wanted the player to be immersed in it from start to finish. And to accomplish this, having seamless battle seemed like that was absolutely necessary to avoid the interruptions that earlier titles might have had moving between exploration to battle, so that the player now can just encounter enemies on the field and go straight into battle with them without any transitions or waiting and not interrupt their gameplay experience. In earlier titles that this team has made, such as Final Fantasy Tactics and Vagrant Story, you'll notice probably similar collections of text that go into great detail about the background of the world and quests and other things that the player is doing. So it really was born from that. It's a continuation of that element that was present in these earlier games, just seen through to its conclusion now in Final Fantasy XII. In Final Fantasy X, those who have played it, they might be familiar with the sphere board that was present in that game. And one big difference between that and the license board that you'll find in Final Fantasy XII is the sphere board very much had a preset path of development that characters would then have to go through and follow. Whereas in Final Fantasy XII, with its license system, it really allows the player complete freedom in designing and developing characters the way they want to. They can have all 6 be completely identical if that's what they want, all 6 be very different, or any mix in between. And so we think that customizability is something that will appeal to a lot of people. Certainly we do consider what the reception is going to be overseas in North America and in Europe when designing the characters. This time with Yoshida-san's design, we had a lot of confidence that the characters would be well received both in Japan and abroad. With Final Fantasy XII, the systems we feel are actually much more suited to North American and European audiences, even more so than Japan. So we really have high hopes that the game will be received even better here in North America than it was in Japan.